was kind of the key to the turnaround there late in the first half? Some of it just simply the matchup switch that we saw early in the second half, transition from one.
Yeah, I think in spite of how much we went over in practice, it took us a while to get used to their rhythm on offense. Where, I said this last couple of days, our communication has to be very good. And we had some lazy switches where we didn't need to switch. I just think our defense got better. And going back and forth between man and zone, I'm not sure whether they felt this way, but I felt it through their rhythm a little bit. And that's a team it's hard to throw their rhythm. They are a very good offensive team. You all right, young lady? They are a very, very good offensive team. They're averaging, I think, 86 points a game. They put 5. I tell our guys, they have 7 guys, 6 definitely, that on any given night can get 20 plus. And I don't know the exact number, but I feel like after watching all their games, probably 4 or 5 already have gotten 20 this year. So to answer your question, I think we guarded better. We weren't guarding at the start of the game, and then we fell into a rhythm defensively.
Last possession, did you tell your guys to switch everything? Was that the call?
We were supposed to be doing that like the last 3 or 4 minutes. Yes.
What were they doing well against your press, or what does your press need to do better, particularly in the first half?
I think we were not, once the ball crossed half court, we were not quick enough to get organized and to find a man. And so, I was a little reluctant because they were getting too many easy shots. And so it was, I just thought that let's just sit down and guard them in the half court. And like I said, we fell into that rhythm.
How much progress with this 3-game homestand do you feel like you've been able to make here over the last
I think we made progress. I think, I just told the guys this, I think this week is an important week where we have 5 days, 6 days, whatever it is, before our next game for us to get better. And so, I said this following Hawaii, where up until that point, just because of how the schedule was and travel was, we hadn't had any practice time, since, but this week we have a good week of Georgetown getting better and hopefully Georgetown getting healthy.
Speaking of which, Caleb at this point, is that a long-term?
Caleb's got this is not proper English, badly sprained ankle. So, I don't, he should be fine by next week, by the next game, but he's got a sprained ankle.
How about Kobe?
He's still working through it. It's just a matter of pain tolerance with him. And so, at one point today, I looked down at him, put him out there early, he looked a little shaky, and looked at him later in the game. I think he was in a little bit of pain.
Questions for the players?
Well, one of the players, you guys came down, pulled it out. I guess we pulled the ball out last 2 possessions. It was a good play, but they missed a foul shot. How important is it for you guys to make those foul shots if you're going to pull the ball out?
Well, we just got to come down and make foul shots and close the game out.
For either of you two guys, just with the fact that the adjustment that you guys made on defensively, getting used to that, what was that like, kind of trying to acclimate yourselves to the way they play offense, and how did you feel like you guys did in the second half?
I think we followed our game plan better in the second half. In the first half, we freed up some shooters early, and they got some good looks. In the second half adjustment, we were able to communicate switches better, get out on shooters earlier, make it tough, make them overuse their dribbles and stuff like that. So just communicating better and following the game plan.
Can you talk about guarding number 1? He set the table for him, and to close the game, it seemed like you really guarded.
Well, we just had to keep him contained and not let him find his shooter, so had to stay in front of him.
Was he a difficult guy to stay in front of?
Well, yeah, he was pretty quick, but you just had to stay in front of him.
They put you in a pickle, and you guys saw it today. If you've seen them and followed them, they put 5 guys on the court that can really shoot. Like, not just make shots, but they have 5 shooters on the court. And so, then you start staying at home too much and everything. Then it's a cat and mouse game with them. I think, just to side note, I thought Jesse was good today. Jesse, not just with the points he had, but I thought he became a presence defensively which we need from that position more.
Are your centers kind of pushing each other right now? Those two guys? I mean, there's an option. If one isn't playing well, the other one.
I put a coin in that boat too, all three of them.
Over on the right.
LJ, what is the range of emotions there that last 7 seconds from missing the free throw to having to play some defense and then the final buzzer?
Well, when I missed the free throw, I just thought about just getting a stop, so the game wouldn't be lost on me.
John?
For Rodney, I believe the last two games, 54 minutes, 53 points, 0 turnovers. When you come into a school as a grad transfer, what are your expectations in terms of adjusting, and are you exceeding your expectations?
In terms of the expectations of adjusting, just dialing in with my group as best as possible in practice and film, stuff like that. So the adjustment has been great. Coaches and players have been great, accepting me for who I am, and just coming out here and playing 120% every time you step on the floor, and just being aggressive.
Second row, Aiden.
Coach, were you happy with the rebounding performance today? You guys got out-rebounded to 36-32.
No, I was not.
What can you change to?
I just know I didn't look. I mean, I'm looking at the stat sheet. We have to go get it more. You know, that's something. You know, particularly you play a team like that, they take a lot of long shots. They take a lot of long shots. There'll be a lot of long rebounds, and we have a tendency just to run under the rim and get shoved under the rim. And so these guys will tell you that's been a point of emphasis the last couple of weeks in practice. We just got to find a way to get better or get different people out there.
Trey Campbell, you gave him the second half start, and he played a lot in the second half. Can you talk about his impact on the game tonight or today?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was playing well. I thought he got things going. And so, you know, if someone's going well, I'm gonna leave him out there. So I thought, you know, he was pretty locked in. He was pretty focused.
Back row.
Coach, do you think Jesse's performance bodes well for him starting next game?
Jesse,
Jesse.
we'll see. We'll see. As I think it was Ron just asked. I mean, we have multiple people that can play that position, and so we'll see.
Any other questions? Thank you.